Hey everybody, how's it going? I am sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I am actually using my husband's computer for this, and I don't have it. I don't know how to use my husband's computer as well as I know how to use my own. So his started popping up these weird little messages on me, and I'm kind of freaking out because I don't know what to do about it, and he's not here to help me. So I'm sorry I'm a couple of minutes late, but I'm here now, and whew, thank you for your patience. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to share my screen and then we'll get started. We are going to be talking about all things thieves. And by the end of this class, you're going to walk out with a completely different perspective about how to clean your home and why it's critical to kick poison to the curb. So let me share my screen. And I hope I'm doing this right. Let me know if that works for you. And then also, if you want to chat with me, I'll have my chat box open. Okay. All righty. So let me know if you can see my screen. It should say the pretty Thieves 102 picture. I am so glad that you're here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It took me a minute to get started, but here we are. So I have a lot of information to share with you today. So I'm just going to jump in because I have only a 30-minute time frame on my Zoom, and I don't want to leave any of the important stuff out. So I'm going to just jump right in. Like I said, you're going to leave this class today with a different perspective than when you came in, and you're going to learn about why it's critical to kick poison to the curb. This is, if you're here, can you let me know by chatting with me or give me a thumbs up that you can see my screen? I want to make sure that you can see my screen. Our first slide is going to be about the Young Living family. So check this out.
I'm a mom of 4 boys who happen to have the same birthday. Quadruplets, they're 9 years old, and my husband and I have been married for 12 years and live here in Brownsburg, Indiana. So having 4 boys, cleaning up is just a constant. You always have something to pick up, to clean up, some sort of disaster that needs your attention. Before Thieves, all the cleaning was on me. When we switched over to Thieves, that was like one of my favorite things because I was like, oh my goodness, my boys can clean the toilets. This is awesome. Like they can start cleaning up their own messes. They've been using it ever since we made the switch. They kind of have their own chores and routines and do their own bathrooms and help with laundry. And doing dishes is a breeze now that everybody pitches in. Thieves is really gentle. I don't have to worry about it bothering my skin or wearing gloves or something to protect my skin. It's not a harsh smell or a aroma to it. So we're having another boy to add to our family. I feel really good about bringing a newborn into a home that has safe products and has things that they can be around right away. I don't think we could live without Thieves.
Perfect for the family. All right. So my story is that I started, let me move on. There we go. I started Young Living in 2016, and I've been using it ever since. I actually was looking for a way to help my sinuses. I had heard that peppermint essential oil was really good for your sinuses and to clear your nasal passages. And I have always suffered from, excuse me, allergies and constant stuffy, sneezy nose, that kind of thing, year round, pretty much. And so that was my gateway, my introduction to oils was to use the peppermint essential oil. But then as I started educating myself, I realized that there were things in my environment that were causing me to have the reaction that I was having with my consistent allergies. And that intrigued me. And so I started learning more. And I realized that the things that I'm breathing in, my environment, and what I'm also putting on my face and skin and body were contributing and still do contribute to the way you feel, your health. So that's what this class is all about. And it's going to blow your mind. So just let me jump in real quick. According to the cancer.org site, 609,000 Americans will die from cancer this year, or 1,670 deaths a day. 1 in 3 men and 1 in 5 women will have cancer by the age of 60. Cancer is the second most common cause of death, exceeded only by heart disease. Looks like I'm getting a message here. Okay, all right. Thanks, Yvonne, for letting me know. I'm having issues with my chat too, so here we go. Now see, I just hit a button and I don't know what I did. I told you I was using my husband's computer, so I don't know how to function it as well as my own. So please forgive me. So the American Cancer Society says that only 5% of these cases are from gene defects. Only 5%. That means 90 to 95% are under our control. And it's caused by excess weight, tobacco use, or exposure to toxic chemicals. It's what we're allowing into our homes. The National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health studied 2,983 ingredients in our products at home and found 884 are toxic. 884 toxic chemicals. Good grief. 314 cause biological mutations, 218 cause reproductive problems, 146 that they knew of caused cancerous tumors, but they were all allowed in the United States, even though they were banned in other countries. That frustrates me. That's not right. So to protect your family, you've got to begin by making changes in your home. And you start with the biggest offenders first. You start with laundry soap and dishwasher soap, cleaning supplies and candles and plugins. Toss those candles and plugins. A candle is filled with petrochemicals. Dr. Andrew Sled, who specializes in environmental toxicology, says burning a candle in your home for 2 hours is the same as smoking a pack of cigarettes. 40% of candles are made with wicks containing lead, which is not safe to breathe in. By making a swap just from candles into a diffuser with essential oils, you're supporting your immune system instead of harming it. So let's take a look at some of these products and their carcinogenic ratings. No one else will be the gatekeeper of your home, so it's up to you. 26 seconds after exposure, chemicals are found in measurable amounts in the human body. The average woman applies 300 chemicals to her body per day, 80 of them before breakfast. The top 10 most dangerous chemicals in your home are air fresheners, like plug-ins and candles, chemical cleaning supplies, like for your counters and your floors and your toilets, furniture polish and dishwasher soap. And but what do you think the most number one offender would be? Laundry soap and fabric softener and dryer sheets. You're poisoned 3 ways. As you're washing your clothes, it's filling your home with these chemicals. And then you wear your clothes all day long and you have topical exposure to your skin. And then the clothes outgas in your closet all night as you sleep, and you're in the other room sleeping, breathing it all in, the chemicals. Man, so if you make just that one simple swap from your chemical-laden soap to Thieves laundry soap, we can shut this off and call it a day because you have made a huge step in reducing the exposure of toxins in your life. Other dangers in the home are going to be hairspray and gel and deodorant. Deodorant with aluminum is one of the leading causes of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. That information about the dangerous chemicals in the homes comes from a government study called the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's Top 10 Killer Chemicals. It's out there. You can research it and find it. So what happens when your body is chemically overloaded? Well, most of us feel it as lethargy, inability to focus, sleep trouble, chronic inflammation, fibromyalgia, skin issues, adult acne, hormones, hot flashes, stress, anxiety, and fear. So if you face any of these things in your family, in your home personally or with your kids or your spouse, then it is time to kick chemicals to the curb. You can control what you allow within the four walls of your home. You can cross some things off your list just by going as close to toxin-free chemical as you can in your home. My journey started with Young Living. I'm not telling you Young Living will change your health, but I am telling you that if one of your triggers is chemicals, possibly in something that you're slathering on your skin, breathing in, or consuming, then it's time to get some of these things out of your house. My favorite place to start is with the Seed to Seal Promise, Seed to Seal. It's on all 600 of Young Living's products. So what is it? Seed to Seal is the standard of purity for Young Living. That means no chemical overload. You can trust the name. Young Living is an essential oils company based in Utah. The one thing that sets Young Living apart from all other oils companies is the Seed to Seal Promise. Let me break down what that means. At Young Living, we do not strip constituents to make our oils better. We do not mix species of the same oil. We do not spray weed killers or pesticides or herbicides or use genetically modified seeds. We spend $12,000 per acre to hand weed lavender. $12,000 per acre. Compare that to the industry standard of $60 per acre for the same plant. The industry standard is $60 per acre because spraying pesticides is much cheaper, of course, than hand weeding. We also do not distill with solvents like hexane. Our soil is not tainted. It doesn't have any mercury or arsenic or glyphosate or any poison because our fields are untouched by toxic chemicals. We harvest at the exact time of day that Young Living's research team has found to be ideal for that specific plant. We know when that peak is just because of the extensive library that Young Living has on oils. The oldest and the largest globally compiled from nearly 30 years of research at farms on 6 continents, this library contains. You know, Gary Young grew helichrysum. It's an essential oil, first in St. Mary's in Idaho, and then again in Mona, Utah, and then the Mediterranean country of Croatia to watch its scores on our Seed to Seal testing. So we don't always grow it where it grows natively. We grow it where it grows best and produces the most effective oil for the body. Our farms are all over the world, and you can visit them yourself, any of our farms, because we are transparent. They welcome you to come and see the process. They test 8 times at the farm, and then again at Spanish Fork, Utah, which is headquarters, then again after bottling. We do 24 tests per batch to make sure the oils meet our standards. Then we do third-party testing with 2 accredited, respected independent labs. Young Living's oils are tested by scientists with over 180 years of combined lab experience. And most of those scientists were hand-trained by Gary, the founder himself. So Young Living is a global leader in essential oils. With nearly $2 billion in sales annually, that means that those that use those oils, they keep coming back because they work. They keep buying them because they work. There are 3,000 global employees, 600 life-changing products, 16 corporate and partner farms, and more than 20 international markets, 50 highly trained scientists, 12 independent partner labs, and 6 million global members. Young Living is about integrity, hard work, and high standards. That is Seed to Seal, and that is why Young Living is different. We are more than 25 years old, which is really unique for a global essential oils company. Check out this 1-minute video to see the heart of Young Living and visit the farms from your seat. That's pretty cool. A little choppy, sorry. That's cool. So what are essential oils? They are the most powerful part of the plant. They repair and they restore the plant from within, like when it's attacked or injured. And we can use essential oils in our family in the same way and in our home to replace harsh chemicals. So why would you want oils in your house? Well, oils don't have any junk in them. They are just the distilled or cold pressed plant. There are millions of uses, such as supporting systems in the human body, such as your cardiovascular system, your endocrine system, your which is hormones, your joints in your brain, your liver, and they're used to replace cleaning supplies too. Thieves Cleaner is all I use to wipe down my bathrooms, my stove, my kitchen, and I even mop my floors with it. It's made of plants and essential oils, and that's it. You can use oils to replace your personal care products. Young Living has an entire line of shampoos and soaps and conditioners, eye creams and face creams, and they're completely chemical-free. If you use oil-infused supplements, you get the benefit of the supplement along with the power of the oil. But it definitely matters where your oils are sourced. There are 4 types of oils. There are grade A, authentic oils, grade B, manipulated oils, grade C, perfume oils, and grade D, synthetic oils. It's so important that you only use the grade A oil because of the concentration of the bottle. It's like eating an entire apple tree sprayed with pesticide instead of one apple. It makes no sense to go the extra mile to get away from toxic chemicals to then use an oil laden with toxic chemicals. So let's take a look at another video that shows the effect of spraying crops. This study was done out of Sweden and is based on food. Of course, oils are much more concentrated than food, but with a rose blossom, it takes 60,000 rose blossoms to make 1 ounce of rose oil. And so the concentration of the pesticide sprayed on those plants is much higher. But this is talking about 1 month of clean eating and getting rid of chemicals and what it can do to the level of chemical exposure in the body.
Most of what is grown today is treated with pesticides. That's not so healthy for the environment, but does it really affect us? Meet the Palmbok family. They don't eat organic food.
Det kostar mer än vanlig mat. Det blir en stor skillnad när man är många i en familj.
But for the next 2 weeks, the Palmboks are going to eat only organic. Before they begin, urine samples are taken from each of the family members. And it turns out they have a number of different pesticides inside their bodies.
Vi hittade framförallt insektsmedel, svampmedel och stråförkortningsmedel.
Vi äter insektsmedel.
Ja, äckligt.
Ja.
So, everything in the kitchen is replaced, and they begin eating only organic. Then, another round of samples are taken, and now, almost all the pesticides have disappeared.
Vi vet ju väldigt lite om långtidseffekter av att äta mat som har besprutats. Speciellt med tanke på att studier har visat att kemikalier i kombination kan vara långt farligare än kemikalier var och en för sig.
När man får höra det här så tänker man framförallt på barnen. Det är många kemikalier som har lämnat deras kroppar och jag vill inte ha tillbaka dem med mina barn.
Wow. So if you're the person that wants to save 30 cents when you go buy grapes at the grocery store, instead of buying the sprayed grapes to save 30 cents instead of the organic ones, I probably just rocked your world by that video. It matters what you buy. That is why seed to seal is so powerful. It's not always about getting the cheapest version of a product. It's just about the quality and what you're bringing into your home. So now that you understand purity, let's switch gears and talk about Thieves. We're going to do a little history class, a little math class, and a little science class. And then you're going to be armed with what you need to know to change out the things in your home with cleaner, non-toxic alternatives. Thieves essential oil is a blend of powerful Young Living oils. It's spicy and hot and uplifting and energizing, and it's one of the most famous oils in all of Young Living. And it's what put this company on the map. I feel like I skipped this slide, but maybe not. But Thieves oil is in the cleaner. Oh, that we're going to talk about the cleaner on this slide. To kick this section off, we're going to take a 1 minute look at this video to show you what Thieves Cleaner can do. This is so cool.
We're just going to scrub it and show you that it's not going anywhere. Like this has been through multiple. It's one of those things where you scrub as hard as you can. It's not going anywhere, right? So we grabbed some baking soda. It's pure baking soda and Thieves. And we're not going to use all of this Thieves, but we'll pour a little bit of each in. And yep, just like a little sprinkle. We'll put a little bit of Thieves Cleaner in there. See if we can make some headway on this pan that's been through the dishwasher so many times. So if it's something that I just cook, I put a couple of drops of lemon, and lemon just makes that pan amazing. If it's something that has been there for a while, you can't get it up, this is my go-to.
You want it to be a paste.
Rachel put even more, and she wants a nice, good paste. Yep. All right, we're going to take it over to the sink. Let's do a good rinse on it. Following the pan. And let's see, after multiple dishwasher loads and soap and all the other good things, what this really nasty, non-scrubbable pan looks like.
There you go. Clean as a whistle.
I'll show you in 5, 4, 3, 2, bam. See,
Isn't that good? All right, so that's the power of Thieves. It's just as powerful to clean with plants over harmful chemicals. And we've got a couple before and after photos we can look at. Here's a sink scrubbed down with Thieves. Here's another sink that had hard water stains, scrubbed down with a little bit of baking soda and Thieves. And this is another tub scrubbed down. The one on top had been used, had chemical cleaners used on it, and it didn't work. And then they added the bottom one has Thieves with the baking soda added, scrubbed it down. And then the last over here on the right, the pot is dried up, hardened coffee beans at the bottom of the pan. And it obviously worked on that just as well. Isn't that amazing? Thieves is a whole new way to clean, and it will revolutionize how you clean. And it's definitely been a game changer for me. I have completely swapped out everything I use with this Thieves kit that you see right here. This is a kit that you can grab to change everything over in one fell swoop. This is where I started my journey, and I suggest that you start your journey into toxin-free living the same way. This starter kit This is one of many starter kits that you can use to join Young Living. But all of the starter kits are the only things on Young Living's website that is half off. So when you order, you get a 24% discount for life, forever. Any oil that you get from that point on, or any Thieves cleaning item, is 24% off. There's no yearly membership and there are no fees. Just snag your kit and enjoy a lifetime discount. This kit is $125 and it comes with everything that you see there. Thieves essential oil, toothpaste, mouthwash cleaner, hand soap and spray, everything that you can use, hand sanitizer, and it's in one kit. But there's also a discounted bundle of Thieves on the Essential Rewards plan. So you get the blessing of Thieves with your 24% discount, plus 10 to 25% off ER discount, and an additional discount because it's in an ER bundle. It's the most affordable way to keep Thieves in every room of your home and with you. This bundle is worth over $205, but it's on sale as a bundle for $123, which is over $80 in savings. So Essential Rewards is an amazing program that you use to save yourself money and get the most bang for your buck. The Thieves Starter Kit, if you were to consider buying the Thieves Starter Kit, you would get 24% off your oils for life. Like I said, it's a wholesale membership. But then when you sign up for Essential Rewards, which ships Young Living products to you that you pick out each month and you set the date that you want it to come, you get 10% off right away from that first Essential Rewards order on top of the 24%. And then that means Young Living is paying you 10% back for buying your laundry soap and your dish soap and all the things that you're going to buy anyway at the store that are full of chemicals probably. This you're getting paid back for with the ER points. So after 4 months of being on ER, you get 20% back. After 25 months, you get 25% back. And this is all for buying the things you're going to need to buy anyway. No grocery store I know is going to pay you back for what you're buying. So this is why I recommend Essential Rewards right away when you sign up. You can cancel at any time. There's no fee. It's just a house full of pure toxin-free cleaning supplies and a healthier you. So the next step in oiling is, first of all, to buy your kit, and there is a link in the chat box that I'm going to include above before we sign off today. You snag your kit, and then you sign up on Essential Rewards when you snag your kit. And then after you do that, I'm going to mail some information that you can use to help train you on using all of this awesome stuff. Okay, so we're gonna wrap. Oh, also, I like to educate all of my members. And so this class is called Thieves 102 because there's actually a 101 Essential Oils class, which if you haven't taken that, you can definitely join in on the next 103 Red class. We're going to be doing that one in the spring, and then a 104 CBD class. So this is how I help my new members learn everything that they need to learn. And because when you know better with your medicine cabinet, with your supplements cabinet, with your makeup, you do better, right? So I'm going to wrap this up because we've already talked about the Thieves Cleaner, and we've showed you a couple examples of what that can do. I'll just quickly give you a couple more examples of how Thieves can be used. First of all, you can use it in a regular diluted spray bottle for every surface of cleaning. You can put it undiluted in a roll-on and make a stain stick for your clothing. Has no chemicals. You can pour it onto spots in your carpet undiluted and get rid of stains. You could also add some to a bucket of hot water and mop your floors with it. You could also put some Thieves oil with some baking soda and let it absorb and then sprinkle it on musty carpet to freshen your carpet. You can also clean your dishwasher by running an empty cycle with the Thieves Household Cleaner. Isn't that a great plan? I'm going to do that one. Next, we have the Thieves oil. Thieves is going to be wonderful for boosting your immune system. And the oil is a lot more concentrated than the Thieves Cleaner. Thieves oil doesn't contain the other plant ingredients that the cleaner has that allows the oil to be evenly spread throughout that cleaning solution. So if you try to make it at home, the Thieves Cleaner, without, on your own, and you just mix Thieves oil, you're just adding oil and water, and then you're not getting the same product, obviously. But there are 5 uses for the Thieves oil. You can put it on your spine and on your feet to boost your immune system. You can take Thieves internally into, you can drop Thieves and oregano and frankincense into a veggie capsule, and that will boost your immune system and it will ward off sickness, and it can really help support your sinuses. You could also put a drop of Thieves Vitality on your toothpaste to freshen your breath. Also, Thieves has clove in it, and clove is has a numbing effect, so it's really great for gums, even on babies and sore teeth. So I am going to flip ahead here, and I'm going to do my best to explain a little bit more, but I'm afraid that my time is running out. So we'll see how long this lasts. I'm going to speed this up. I only have about, I think, 8 minutes left. So there is a little history, and it's fun to talk about the history of the Thieves oil. Thieves contains cloves, eucalyptus, rosemary, lemon, and cinnamon, and it's based on the legend of the 4 thieves in Marseille, France, dating from the time of the outbreak of the bubonic plague. Century after century, from the 1300s to the 1700s, outbreaks claimed up to half of the population of Europe. There was a nasty outbreak between 1593 and 1608. About that time, an aromatic legend developed around a brew called Marseille vinegar, or 4 thieves vinegar. As history has it, the group allegedly confessed that they used it with protection against the plague while they robbed the bodies of the dead. There are a variety of recipes out there, but they all included rosemary and sage, fresh rue, camphor, garlic, and vinegar, and then it was supposed to steep for 7 or 8 days. The vinegar was noted in a famous medical book published later on, including the Pharmacologia of 1825. And this page here is a snippet of that book from almost 200 years ago. As the legend goes, these thieves covered themselves in the herbs and essential oils before robbing the bodies of the dead. They were a mix of spicers and perfumers and embalmers that had carried this recipe through their families for generations. The magistrate caught up with them and was going to behead them, but offered them amnesty if they explained how they used the thieves mix. Wow, wow, wow. So Gary Young, the founder of Young Living, is the most responsible for this story reaching the legendary status that it is today. He created the Thieves Blend in 1994 for immune support as a result of his study and learning all about this thieves' history of the bubonic plague. And he realized that there were 4 key botanicals mentioned over and over again in all the many different stories that he heard: clove, cinnamon, rosemary, and lemon. All the 4 same ingredients that make up our Thieves essential oil. And that is how it came about. So here is another interesting video from the CDC, speaking of ways to mitigate the spread of pathogens directly from the mouth of our Young Living Chief Science Officer, Dr. Mike Book. Some people have asked how the Young Living hand sanitizer is different, if it also contains alcohol, but not all alcohol is made the same way. Ours is denatured using peppermint oil, which makes all the difference. You get the power of the alcohol with ingredients that you want to see. So let's listen to Mike.
Hi, everyone. It seems like lately everyone is worried about transmission of diseases. And I just was looking at the CDC, or the Center for Disease Control website, and they have some really good recommendations on how you can mitigate transmitting diseases. One of the main things they recommend is hand washing, believe it or not. They recommend using a good soap. I just happen to have one here. And it's interesting to note that most people actually wash their hands the wrong way. We tend to do this underwater, and that's actually wrong, because what we're doing is washing the back surfaces of our hands, when the important part of our hands to clean are the surfaces that touch things. So it's the fingertips and the thumb. So we should really be doing this underwater. And the CDC says to use a good soap under running water for at least 20 seconds. And really scrub your fingertips and then scrub under your nails and then rinse thoroughly. Because that's how we transmit disease. We tend to touch things and then touch our faces. And particularly touching your eyes is a great way to get an infection quickly. So they recommend hand soap and washing thoroughly. If you're not at a place where you can access soap and water, they also recommend using hand sanitizers with alcohol levels higher than 60%, like our Thieves hand sanitizer. And again, they recommend using plenty of hand sanitizer to thoroughly wet your hands and then rubbing your hands and especially your fingertips and thumbs together until they're dry. to let that alcohol have a good effect. And finally, they also have some really good information about sanitizing the surfaces around you. And they recommend using sanitizers with at least 70% ethanol, like our Thieves Spray. And they recommend spraying surfaces liberally and then wiping them thoroughly. So I hope you'll all practice these tips and we can really avoid transmission of pathogens.
All right, that's awesome. So this next video, I don't have time to show you. She has 2 sticks there that are testing for basically unclean surfaces. She made up a spray bottle of Thieves cleaner, and then she rubbed raw chicken on her countertop, and then she tested that with one of those test tubes. Then she cleaned that off, the chicken, rubbed it off, and then tested it again with the other test tube, and it was completely clear. And the other one was discolored purple because that showed pure, it was contaminated, obviously, with the raw chicken juice. But then after cleaning it with Thieves, it cleared it up 100%.
This nasty chicken on the counter.
I'm not going to watch that because I don't have time. So the ingredients in Thieves household cleaner are safe. You don't have anything to worry about, but I do challenge you to grab your cleaner from under your counter now and look at those ingredients and see, first of all, can you pronounce them? And then take them to Google. Type it in and say dangers of whatever you see, and you will be amazed at what you see, those chemical cleaners have in them and what we should not be using. They are so toxic and so bad for you. All right, well, also, you can't have a cleaner or use it if it's not affordable, right? Well, if you look at this, you'll see how cost-effective Thieves really, really is. I'm sorry, I lost my place. It's basically one of the top organic brands of cleaners, 32 ounce for $8.90 a quart is 27 cents per ounce compared to the Thieves cleaner, which is 5 cents per ounce. You get 25 spray bottles out of 1 bottle of cleaner. I don't think you can do that with any other cleaner out there. It's cheaper than all those green cleaners too, which aren't even really trustworthy or safe. And Thieves works. This is just one simple swap that will revolutionize how you clean and help you toss the harsh chemicals out of your house forever. So Young Living doesn't have just the Thieves starter kit. It has an entire line of Thieves products: bar soaps and cough drops, dental floss, dish soap, dishwasher powder, mints, fruit and veggie wash, and even Thieves wipes. I love the fruit and veggie wash. This is a great tale of 2 pumpkins. One pumpkin had the wash sprayed on him. The other one didn't. One is happy, one is not. When I bring all my produce in from the grocery store, I fill a bowl of water with 1 capful of the Thieves fruit and veggie wash, and I let it soak for about 5 minutes, rinse it all off, and then it goes into my fridge and it's clean. And then I feel good about my children reaching in and grabbing an apple and eating it because I know that it's been cleaned with the Thieves cleaner, the Thieves fruit and veggie wash. Okay, so if you're overloaded with the idea of oiling, Thieves is a brilliant place to start. Oils are a gateway to natural health. They are like fast food natural health. You just apply and you carry on. I've got my little roller ball here. You just apply, you carry it on. There's no tincturing, no fermenting, no growing weird things in jars or on your counter. All the hard work's done for you in the Young Living distilleries and out in the fields. And then it goes from the farms to your home. In a single order, you can knock out most of the toxic chemicals in your home with Thieves Cleaner alone, and it's not going to break the bank. It's simple and easy. It's a gateway into the world of oiling. You're protecting your family from more than a dozen different cleaning solutions with a single bottle of Thieves Cleaner. Thieves laundry soap is another super simple swap. So where do you start? You start with the things that come in the kit. I'm going to slide through these real quick. We've already talked about the cleaner. We've already talked, here's the hand soaps. These smells just like the cleaner. It all smells the same. Hand sanitizer. You put this in the backpacks of your kids, keep them in your purse. It's really convenient to have. The toothpaste is really great. No fluoride, no synthetic, anything in your toothpaste. And I'm rushing through this because I'm running out of time. I'm so sorry. The mouthwash is really good for canker sores. I get them frequently, and if I have I just swish with it, and it really helps those canker sores to heal more quickly, and it helps numb it a little bit because clove essential oil is in Thieves, and clove gives your a numbing effect. So it really helps even little babies. You can put clove in their little gums when they're teething. And then the Thieves spray. This is really great to take with you to places to spray. You would use this kind of like in place of Lysol, but it's definitely better for you. And then, of course, the Thieves essential oil. You can use this to rub on your spine and your feet at night to boost your immune system. And you can obviously put it in the diffuser. That's a great thing to put with the essential oil. It's just a big boost for your immune support. Okay, so it's time to finish up, and we're going to take this class to the next level. What this is going to do is train you. I believe in training you long after this class is over. So after you snag your kit, you can click that link in the chat button. And when it shows up, you can accept this challenge, this Thieves scavenger hunt. I want to help you get every drop out of your starter kit, and this will give you full tour through everything in your box and give you some ideas that you've never thought of before with Thieves. ER is the next level for oiling once you become a member, and ER, Essential Rewards, is the most affordable way to build your oils collection. In addition to free oils, there are bundles only available on Essential Rewards, and they come at a discount. This is what the Thieves Essential Reward Bundle comes with, and it is great for families that want to make that simple swap and clean out those cabinets and all the yuck in their homes. And because it's on ER, it's steeply discounted. $205 of the products just for $123, which is more than 80 bucks off. And you're going to swap out just about everything for every room: hand soap, glass cleaner, floor cleaner, toothpaste, sanitizer, so much more. So if this something in this class has convicted you, something probably hit you in the gut. I know that when you go home and you try these things, and how you care for your family and how you clean your home is going to be different. I want to come alongside you and train your friends and family in toxin-free living, because you'll fall in love with Thieves, and then you'll want a chemical-free life for your family, your daughter, your sister, your friends. My goal is for you to place your oils for free every month. And I don't want it to be a burden on your budget. So if 4 of your friends sign up with a kit, your starter kit in Young Living was free. If you have 5 to 10 friends that fall in love with this lifestyle and they get on Essential Rewards by attending the core 4 classes with you, oils, Thieves, Ningxia Red, and CBD, then you'll get a check in the mail from Young Living to place your orders for your own products that you're using, things that you pick out every month that you want to swap out. I'm willing to come and educate and teach your circle for free, to give you the blessing of oils and these seed to seal products for your family. So you just talk to me after class and to learn more about hooking up with your friends. Young Living was one of the best decisions that I have ever made for my family. My goal is that your order never has to come out of your family budget. If you want to learn more, we will chat. So where do you start? You start on what convicted you. You start slow, one baby step at a time. Let me give you a tip. If you look at your foods, you simply start by reading those ingredients. If you can't pronounce the ingredient, don't eat it. You can still eat ice cream, just make sure it has the simple stuff: milk, sugar, eggs, vanilla, instead of 35 other additives and ingredients you can't even pronounce. Learning to integrate oils into your home is about small baby steps. Take it 1 month at a time. Maybe the first month you focus on the cleaner, toss every other chemical cleaner out, go home, wipe down your kitchen, and then feel good that you're boosting your immune system rather than taxing your liver. The next month, swap out some laundry soap or your dish soap. Month 3, focus on your personal care products like deodorant or shampoo. Month 4, focus on your beauty supplies, your makeup, your face wash. Every day, by the way, that you leave your makeup on, your skin ages by 7 days. That's just a free fact there. So you want to use a toxin-free option to get that makeup off. I started this journey myself with the Young Living Starter Kit, and I have never looked back. We use the oils every single day in our home. Every oil that you use is a toxic chemical that you're not using. This is where I began, and it's where I recommend that you start too. So How do you order? You click on the link that I have in the chat box, or you just go to youngliving.com, click on Become a Member, and use the number. My number is 133-64834, 133-64834. And you use my number as your enroller and your sponsor. But if you have a friend watching this video and you're already a Young Living member, then you give them your enroller number and then they can enroll under you. It's easy. And make sure that they click other premium starter kits at the tab and then choose the Thieves kit or any of the kits they can choose. So what now? Well, we're at the end. Recap the checklist. What now? Snag your kit. Get on Essential Rewards, complete your Thieves calendar, and then contact me to get plugged into the next core 4 classes. So Young Living, like I said, is the best decision that I've ever made. It's set me on a journey, a chemical-free journey. And I know that it will level the playing field for you as you start to kick the ingredients, the toxic ingredients out of your home. There is a consequence to everything we breathe in, everything we eat, and everything we put on our skin. We may not feel it immediately, but your safety is worth the swap. You have to know that you have to know your home in order to protect your home. And that comes with careful label reading. You matter, your family matters, your friends matter. It's time to start kicking the toxic chemicals to the curb and start living a clean life. So you have officially completed the Essential Oils 102 class, Thieves. And if you go to the chat button, I am going to stop sharing my screen and put it in so that you can have the link for, actually, it might already be in there, the kit. Let's see, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Looks like it. Okay. How do I write this in here to all people? Let me know if for some reason you don't get this, because I can just email it to you or text it to you later in the chat box. So God bless you. Thank you for joining me. And I hope that you have gained some helpful information from participating in this class. Be sure and share this with anybody that you think would love to learn more about toxin-free living. I hope you've had a good weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.